as we're
audio
talking, and then it
in the
like slowly
middle.
fades
Right.
in, and
Yeah,
then we're like,
gotta wait to fade
"Hey,
in.
we
Pretending
what
like
up?"
we
But
haven't had
anyway,
a
I
conversation.
think the election was definitely stolen, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's just kidding. No, I don't believe that. Please don't clip that.
Q rise up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
We
go,
hear too much about
Brandon. Am I
Q.
right, fellas?
Let's
Yeah.
go, Brandon.
All right.
Uh,
Anyway, welcome to Too Many Co-hosts. I'm your co-host Alex City, and here we have our special three co-host, co-host Gypsy,
It's me.
and our new co-host Captain Riley. I don't like
yeah.
co-host Riley.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
new. This is my first time here.
Yeah.
And my name is Captain, last name Riley. Uh
I saw your
yeah,
Discord
ask me
name, and
anything.
then I just kind of
Yeah.
Actually, cat.
Captain.
Captain RJ.
Yeah,
What does the J stand for? Is that James?
it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Me when I
Yeah.
dox my friend's live on me.
Yeah, whatever.
Riley James
It's like the most fucking common ass middle name ever.
lives
Like
in
everyone.
Laurent,
Oh, it's a middle
Saskatchewan.
name. Okay.
House number 354.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Evergreen
I'll
Terrace.
Evergreen
Yeah, Evergreen Terrace.
Terrace.
Yeah. My phone number is 555 555 555.
And the back of his
7.
credit card number is 227.
That's the one.
Expiry date is March 19th or March 2019. So it's already
Yeah, there's a specific date on it for the expiry. It's a weird one. Some guy
Yeah.
gave it to me in a back alley.
yeah. I just wrote my name over it now.
It hasn't worked yet though. I don't know why. Maybe there's just something wrong with the card readers I've been using, but
Yeah, these
a
card
streak of bad luck.
these machines
Yeah,
these days.
he told me it was a pre-order, so, like,
Yeah,
it doesn't actually activate yet. I gotta wait.
yeah.
It was a steal, though.
He promised it. There's like a few grand in there.
Come to think of it, the thing he attached it to did say Visa gift card on it for
Uh,
$25. But he told me that's just because that's all he had on him though. Like it wasn't anything like not
Yeah.
to worry
yeah,
about it.
it was a printing error, just not a
Yeah, he he actually gave me a little bit of a discount, like a lower interest rate, because of the misprint. It was like, "I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna help you out here, you know?"
I got you, fam.
Yeah.
what a swell guy.
Yeah.
Uh, anyway, a question I asked before the episode started, Riley, what's the most famous person you've met in person?
Going
Oh
back in
man.
time to the
Yeah.
old days with too many co-hosts, asking people the most famous person they met.
Honestly, I don't even really know. Like, um, I
Okay,
haven't really
what are some famous people, I guess, if you don't know the most?
Who's the guy that you think is famous?
Like,
That's the
you don't think
thing.
you've ever
I
met,
I
like, a
don't think I've
jeweler?
really
This
ever
guy
met
in
anyone like famous,
this
famous. I
guy in high
the
school,
most I would
he was
the
in
most I would say is there was a show in Saskatchewan and in Canada in general, but it was filmed in Saskatchewan called Corner Gas.
mm.
Um, and I met the guy who played the bartender in that show. I can't remember the
Oh,
bartender.
shit.
It was it Lloyd, I think, or something like that. But anyways, he was played by this guy named Errol Canistano, and I met him. He's a pretty cool guy. He's also a musician.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
drove we traveled all the way to, see the set of Corner Gas.
Yeah, like in
Yeah.
Rollo, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, we saw the gas station. I
Yeah.
think we drove past the house that they lived in.
Right. Yeah, there's a home video of my dad like just holding the camera in front of me saying like, "Hey, look, Riley, we're at Corner Gas," and it's the exact same thing. Like we were just standing
You
outside of
should
the
have
building.
done
It's funny too because it's like it's not even an actual like building. It's basically like
Just the
it's like
outside.
yeah, it's the outside. There's nothing on the inside of it.
yeah, because
It's
Like
really
like,
a
all
little
weird.
the inside stuff
stage.
was recorded in Regina, like the
Yeah,
cafe and gas
I
station.
think there were some things also in Toronto from what I remember, but
Yeah.
um, for the most part, it was filmed in Saskatchewan.
He should've done
Filmed in
that
front of a
part
live
that,
studio audience.
you should
2 people, because it's in Saskatchewan in the middle of the prairies.
You should have done that part where,
Look,
like, they do the after credit scene where, like, Brent Bud's standing in front of the corner gas station. It's like, "For more information, visit cornergas.com," or
Mm,
something like that.
yeah.
after
Oh, yeah,
credit
yeah,
scene.
for go to cornergas.com for more whatever, yeah, because there's, like, games and some other online shit or something like
We're
that.
on the internet at cornergas.com.
That's what it was, that's
That's
what it was.
that was
There
the,
were 2 theme songs to that show as well, by the way.
oh, really?
Yeah, because there was there were the opening credits and the ending credits were different theme songs.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I knew
Yeah.
that. I thought you meant, like, they had different theme songs throughout.
No.
Like different openings.
Yeah.
But, like, one of the lines in the opening theme song was, "You could tell me that your dog ran away and then told me that it took 3 days." I never understood that line,
Yes. Okay, yeah.
until very recently because it's a prairies only thing. I live in
It
the
is a
northern
prairie
half of
joke.
Saskatchewan, so it's, like, all forest. So the idea like, what the fuck? Uh, like, what does that mean? It took 3 days. It's because like, there's a joke in the prairies where, like, if anything runs away, it takes 3 days for them to actually get away out of sight because it's just so fucking flat.
Uh,
It's a dumb joke, but yeah.
It's a very dumb joke, but it was
yeah,
literally,
I think it's
like,
cool.
last
Heard
month
every
I found
joke.
that out.
I heard everything.
Yeah. It's a great show, though. You should if even for people outside
Got
of
a lot
Canada, it's pretty
going
funny from what I've
on.
heard.
I look closely, nothing I found.
Oh
And
boy,
And that's
that's why
why this
you
is
can
this
stay so low.
song. Ooh, there's
these are
not a
There's
lot
not a lot
going on.
this is
going
a
on.
musician, by the way, folks, for people listening.
Yeah, both of us.
We are both
Yeah.
musicians.
Yeah,
I should change
Mhm.
your
yeah.
Look at
name
those
to
guitars.
I should change your name to Riley Outsider. Hello, Tony.
Oh, is only joining?
Uh,
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
hello.
welcome.
It's you sound like you
Alright.
just, like, stumbled across the voice chat.
My brain broke today, so sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Have we ever asked Tony that question before, Dallas?
I think so. Have you, who's the most famous celebrity you've met or famous person you've met?
Have you been asked this question?
I don't know if I've been asked this question.
Well, then
Um,
answer it, you fool.
I guess the
All of the actors
close.
we've met in when we used to work in background acting, that's the most famous
Well,
person people.
I I almost and could have met. I think it was Josh from Drake and Josh.
Oh,
Oh,
Josh
okay.
Peck?
Um,
Hell yeah.
almost, but
No.
I couldn't because of other stupid things.
Yeah.
Um,
Josh was busy.
I haven't really met anyone famous as far as I can think of. The closest thing is just the person who was in White Chicks.
Just like a background person.
um,
No, it was
sort
the
of.
white
Like
chick.
you could see him out.
Well, it was the mask. I met the mask of the Wayans brothers.
I don't know. He was in a scene. I don't fucking remember.
Hmm. I think I've seen that
Yeah.
movie like once or
His
twice.
name
I
was
barely
Terry
remember
Crews
it.
or something like that.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Big guy. That's all I
Oh, he
remember.
was a big guy. He was a big guy. He was bald though.
That sounds like Terry
Oh,
Crews.
It's not Terry
yeah.
Crews though.
Okay. I believe you.
No.
It's Terry Trews.
Yes, you're right.
Hey,
Terry Crews.
Cherry Crews.
bald,
You've
built.
cracked the case.
My weird famous people connection. My grade 5 teacher told me a story one time because he used to live in like a little small town in Ontario. I can't remember which one, but basically it was like on the route for like the Maple Leafs to another, like, I can't remember what other place. Maybe it was Maple Leafs to Montreal, like Toronto to Montreal or something like that in between. I can't fucking remember. No, that would be like right beside each other. Whatever. He was in a hotspot for hockey players essentially, and
Mm.
he had multiple times Don Cherry staying in his basement because his dad just knew him basically, and said, "Yeah, you can crash here on the way through."
Huh.
Hold on. Who was Don Sherry?
Don Cherry is like one of the most like famous Canadian sports broadcasters. And now a
Oh
sort
wait,
of
is he the one
disgraced
who got
sports
like
broadcaster.
fired?
Yeah, he he
Isn't he the one who got fired for saying "you people"?
yes.
Yeah. He said some some fucked up shit. Honestly,
I like that he immediately knew as soon as he's like, "Oh, that guy."
yeah,
You
it's like, oh yeah. Well, he also you will if you saw a picture of literally him at any point in his career, you'd recognize him because he always wore the stupidest fucking
Suits.
over the top suits.
Yeah.
Like just the most ridiculous shit that no one else but Don Cherry would ever wear.
Yeah, he goes to like a carpet store daily
Ba-
for them to
Basically.
make a new suits of whatever fabric they have.
Yeah. It's horrific.
Yeah.
But that's
I'd like to
Canadian
see you
culture.
do any better.
That's
Don't
true.
you love those type of comments from people that are like fans of something? They'd just be like,
Hmm.
"Fuck your criticism. You haven't literally done something like,
Why don't you try
Really?
and do it?
yeah.
You
Why don't
know?
you sell 50 albums where only one song was a hit?"
I can and I will.
Yeah.
I'll break Canada itself.
Don't you? Don't you?
Well,
Don Cheadle.
you
Don Cheadle said that.
can
He
do
said,
that
I'm
if you
gonna
want.
fucking destroy Canada.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
He just went on a
Yeah.
I'll
it
fucking
was in
do
an
it. I'll
Entertainment
play the
Weekly
history.
interview for an upcoming movie of his, and he just went off on a fucking rant about Canada. It was weird.
I
Okay, well,
swear that's
very
what he
Say
was
what you
gonna
want
tell
about
me.
Canada, but they're on my last fucking nerve, and I'm gonna swear
He's,
to God.
he seems
I'm
like one of
Canada
the most
done.
he seems like one of the most like soft spoken of like Hollywood actors too. That'd be so fucking out of pocket. It'd be so funny.
It's like I don't know why that reminds me of the Mike Myers and Kanye West incident.
Oh man, that's still one of like fuck Kanye now, but that is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
Sorry, what did Kanye do again?
Poor Mike Myers didn't deserve
Basic
that.
It was like a Hurricane Katrina relief thing, like telethon or
It
something,
was
right, on
like
TV.
15 years ago or
Yeah,
something
like
like
people
that.
could call in and donate money for like Hurricane Katrina relief. And it was Mike Myers and Kanye West standing beside each other. And Mike Myers was just reading normally off the teleprompter. And then all of a sudden fucking uh Kanye goes on a rant, which by the way, he was like pretty much right on all the things he said, weirdly enough.
Back in the
Back
day.
in the past, not now, not
Back
now.
not now, not now, not now, not now. I disavow Kanye West now. I'm saying in that one video
You
he
know,
was right. In that
you
one
know,
video from fucking 2004 or 7 or
you know,
whatever the fuck it was.
they're different people, all right? The new
Mhm.
one is Ye.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
old one Kanye West. So
But yeah,
Kanye,
I miss the
he
old
just
Kanye.
basically he just said George Bush doesn't care about black people, and then
Just Mike Myers, just
just kind
like
of stops and looks at him like, they just kind of cut away.
it was the most awkward thing.
It's awesome. It's so
that's pretty
great.
good.
Uh, yeah, Mike Myers retired after that. He never made anything else.
Yeah, nope, never again. That's
Can't believe that
definitely the
serial
truth.
killer Michael Myers retired.
Yeah,
It is.
Kanye West ended the reign of terror in Haddonfield,
How
Illinois,
Halloween
with
ends.
one simple
Yeah.
television broadcast.
The new movie
Halloween is now
Halloween
safe.
Ends, where he joins the
That
Hurricane Katrina.
was the ending of the movie. It wasn't a meat grinder. Spoiler.
just
Sorry.
just Michael Myers staring sideways to Kanye West, and then that's the end of the movie. He's like, "Well, I
Halloween.
know that my career is over."
It's Halloween, West End.
It's
Halloween
Kanye
Ends.
West and a guy standing in a fucking Captain Kirk mask beside each other. That's awesome. It's a great visual.
I love that. Oh man. I wanted to
Well,
sponsor this video with something
Great.
I saw at the grocery store today. And I was like, I want to
Mm.
eat this because I'm in a very snacky mood, but I want to wait until I record this podcast. But today's podcast is sponsored, not really sponsored. by Pringles Hot Ones limited edition Los
What?
Calientes Verde hot sauce
Oh,
flavored
dude,
chips.
I had those in a previous episode. They're pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
That makes
I
me
I
actually
had
want to
one.
try
I had one already.
Pringles.
It's really spicy, but it's really good. I'm gonna have one right now.
Yeah, it's probably the strongest Pringle I've ever eaten, like in terms of spice.
I
Talk
normally
about
hate Pringles,
me.
so I don't know. I'll have to give it a try though.
Mm. I don't
It's
know how you
it's
do
a
it,
kick.
Pringles.
It's a
Keeping
kick, man.
all of their chips perfectly stable
Pringles.
Yeah.
in a can. I
Yeah, you know what? Can we shout out to Pringles the fact that like their can is full to the top of the fucking thing, not like the other brands that like have like the chip bag it's like half empty or some
Pringles.
shit.
so ahead of their
Amen.
time. Like
Like I mean, yeah, it looks smaller, but it's like you know what you're getting from that. You know what I mean? Like it's just a
exactly.
Yeah.
stack of chips,
And it's not
and
gonna be
because they're
crumbs.
yeah, it
It's
doesn't actually look
transparency.
it's not as small as it looks because they obviously stack on top of each other and they're so they're like
Also, people complain that like, oh, the hole's too small to fit my hand into. Just put it in a bowl.
Fucking
Then
dump it out, you dumbass.
A little
it's
bit
still
dirty.
gonna be perfectly shaped chips if you dump it in
I
a
have
bowl.
I have an amazing solution for you Pringles dumbasses who can't stick your hand in the thing. Just a little tilt. That's all it takes. And then you put your hand under and you
yeah.
catch a few.
I thought you were trying to
I
say
mean,
pour water into it.
Yeah, just pour water into the Pringles can.
yeah, it'll grow like semen.
It'll
Um,
yeah.
You
The
make
water
a Pringles
the
homunculus.
water will push the chips out of the can, like like
Mm,
physics.
yeah. Yeah,
and you
it's
want to
like
make
what's
sea monkey Pringles.
that fucking that bathtub or whatever the fuck. Isn't there like a fuck
Just
is
fill
that
your
a
box
physics
with
thing?
Pringles. Just do it.
Like where someone was like, if I place this boat in my bathtub when I'm taking a bath, the water raises. And then they named a fucking principal after that or some shit. Am I just
I don't
like,
know.
am I getting
The mo
Mandela affected or something right now?
the thing is,
Mm-mm.
that sounds completely 100% believable, so but I've never
Mm.
heard of it. But, like, I also don't, like, I've never researched anything in that, like,
This was
area.
like, I feel like this was like high school. I learned this, so I don't know.
It makes sense. Like the planet
I don't know.
or the star slash planet Pluto was named after
The
because
The
dog.
dwarf
the dog
planet,
Pluto
right?
because the
I thought it
person
was the other
who
way around.
There were a lot
named
of things about that sentence that I need to fact check there with you.
Yeah.
Star slash
and
planet
and
being the
then
first major one.
in Pluto it weighs
Yeah, what do you mean
200 pounds
star? It's not a fucking sun, what?
and
You can't like you
the
can argue at least that it's a planet.
the first person to land on planet Pluto,
I
uh,
it's a dwarf planet,
Jimmy
but yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Sangaria, uh, he said he had only a can of Pringles left to survive when he was in planet Pluto, and you know that person who went back and and he fell into a random person's farm, and you know whose farm that
I'm sorry, you've already lost me. What the fuck is
Barack
going on?
Obama's farm. He landed
Oh
in,
my god. No
and
way.
he's like, I just came back from Pluto. And
That's
then Barack
crazy.
Obama was like, say no more, and then he started to become the president of the United States.
What the
Damn.
fuck are you talking about?
Damn.
I think
Like,
Dallas just had a
Fucking
stroke.
amazing.
I
Just
feel like I tuned out
on
for, like,
top
a
of
quarter of a second, and it just all, like but
Melted.
something tells me that there wasn't really a through line through any of that.
You don't you don't have to fact check it. This podcast is 100% fact check
Certified
certified.
fresh. Mm,
Welcome to the Too Many Snopes podcast.
it's too many snow.
Too many uh
Good one.
too many high knowledgeable
Wow,
gentlemen.
Jesus.
Too many
Yeah, you really sound
high.
knowledgeable here. Too many people that think good.
There's too many smarts here.
Too many smarts. Fucking hell.
Seriously can't stop eating these chips though.
Damn. Are they spicy?
Well, what
They're
oh,
they're
absolutely.
spicy. Like in like it's like spicy, like it's hot, like hot ones.
Oh, I
Like
get
hot
it.
Hot ones, more like
I feel like that was a bit
hot
personal.
buns.
Oh no.
Someone asked me like someone asked me like a Sean Evans style question while I'm eating a hot ones chip.
So, while we got you here in the hot seat, Dallas, I did a little bit of research, and back in high school, you were the star bench warmer of the football team. Tell me how that happened.
Well, actually, we didn't. There was no football team in my high school, so
Yes, there was now.
I need to fire my researchers.
Shit,
This
please
one's
don't fire
going
me.
out.
Please don't
Alright,
fire me.
see you
Please.
later, Jamie.
yeah, pull up the pull up Jimmy.
Fucking Joe Rogan now. What is going on?
Well, look, it's just a shorthand for fucking researcher, right? That's all we
Yeah,
need.
side guy is whoever. We need a Jamie or two. Too many
Yeah.
Jamies.
Too many Jamies.
Give me a hot one.
It could be like a side podcast, like bonus content or something.
Yeah, where we just listen through the podcast and fact check everything we said, whether it's a joke or not. See, actually here at 23 minutes and 5 seconds, Dallas said that he wanted to kill all Italians. But
Wow.
but
You're
it's
so
actually
brave
not
to stand there, Dallas.
it's not as easily achievable as he thinks for multiple reasons. First of all, the the structure of Italy's country. And just go on and on about something like stupid shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope that cat isn't dead.
I hope it is. Schrodinger's cat.
No, no. Stroke crap. You don't need to
We're
go
both
again.
right.
As long as neither of us check, we're both right.
As long
It
as
is both
neither of us
alive and
checks, our hopes will not be dashed. Do not worry, son.
it is both alive and dead.
That
too
fucking
many
box
Schrodingers.
closed. Too many Schrodingers.
Too many Schrodinger. That doesn't work. Please. Enemy.
Too many dingers. Too many dingers.
Too many dingers.
Lungs.
Oh man.
If we run out of ideas for Schrodingers, we can just change it to like dingers could be like we could just change it to an all men podcast, and we got too many dingers in here. Got too many wieners.
Too many.
Yeah. An all men podcast. We would never have that on
No.
No.
What are you
multiple
talking
episodes.
about?
You'll get canceled
Yeah.
True.
We,
Cancel
remember we
culture
were
would
the
come for us first.
because
we were the
we're
council of
Well,
partially
what's our
white, but like
percentage of what's our percentage of listeners? Oh, this is hot, by the way. Oh, the heat is coming up.
yeah.
Oh,
He looked at
Well,
the
yeah.
graph of the percentage of listeners, and he's like, "Oh, this is hot."
oh, he
it's
loves
literally
food.
half and half, male and female. Our listeners.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Whew, that is.
It's diverse.
Shout out to
I should put that that hot one
yep.
sound effect whenever like that's
Boom.
celebrities. Boom.
Shout out to all the women that listen.
For all the hot ones.
Shout, shout out to the hot ones. Shout out to
Well, you know,
the women.
because it's normally men centric on YouTube, just because that's like the audience that listens to us. So it's kind of cool to see a more diverse range.
It's true. I'm actually
Wow, I'm
pleasantly
feeling
surprised by that.
really spicy with this wing here.
Oh, I'm really.
Oh,
Oh, the heat.
oh.
Oh,
I don't know how you do it.
there it
Sean.
is. Oh,
How do you do it, Sean? I
do a
bet
lap.
I
Go
ran
ahead.
through the gauntlet.
Do a
I've been
lap.
through the gauntlet. I've been here all the time.
You listen. I do this every week.
I've run the gauntlet.
Yeah.
That's what
What a
Anybody
legend.
run the gauntlet.
I don't know if you guys seen the super mega parody that they uploaded.
I saw that they uploaded it, and I legit thought it was like an actual Hot Ones episode.
They made it
I'm like,
look
oh
so
shit.
real.
Yeah. And then it's like, wait, who the fuck is this? And so Sean Evans, it's some fuck with a bald cap. Like a poorly placed one. It's awesome.
feel like I've only seen one episode of Hot Ones.
Really?
Yeah, I think
That's a
like
good show.
some sort of
very
actor was
pretty
on or
good.
something, and I wanted to see what it was.
Mm.
But that was ages ago.
That's
I don't
It's
have a problem with the
interesting.
meme format, but it's just like I've never actually gone on my way to see more. You know what I
That's
mean?
your question.
Yeah.
How low do you think you would be if you were ever put on the Hot Ones episode?
I know what um
Do they
well
allow
I did
cursing?
I did a little wing gauntlet myself, like with some friends one time, of one of the older hot sauce like lineups. I think it was like season
Uh,
1 or 2. So it was before they got a lot of their own custom stuff. But I got up to the bomb and then I had to quit.
Oh, I heard the bomb is terrible.
The bomb is fucking garbage. It's the worst hot sauce ever, and it just hurts. It
Oh.
doesn't taste good. It just hurts.
yeah, I don't
A,
like those.
a friend of mine who was also doing it, he like fucking ran to the bathroom to like I think he puked. I can't remember, but he had to like at least spit it out and shit.
Oh my god.
So he came walking out and someone was like filming the whole thing and they just went up to his face like, how you feeling, man, how you feeling? And he's like, I'm doing good. And he just goes like this and rubs his eyes and he's like, oh
Whoa!
fuck. And he runs right back to the bathroom like fucking just screaming because yeah, he just rubbed hot sauce all over his eye. That was not a good idea.
I can tell
Poor
you
guy.
how I didn't do the Hot Ones gauntlet, but I definitely had some spicy wings before.
Mm,
Uh,
I like him.
I've done the ones where you had to like sign a waiver for,
Holy shit,
and then they
I haven't
give
done
you
that.
Oh,
a single wing for it,
And you pay
and then
$40 or some shit.
I feel pain from thinking about
but
this.
they gave you ice cream with it too, because
Mm,
it.
Yay!
But yeah, that was tough. That was a hot wing for sure. And then we did
mm.
the karaoke night that same night, and my voice was just gone the next day.
Yeah, and Dallas sang the song from the Scarface movie. I'm hot tonight. I'm hot. Classic.
Oh yeah.
Fucking classic.
Type of
Oh,
what's everyone's favorite wing flavor? That's a good question.
um,
Um, hmm,
yeah,
good question.
Mm,
Have you ever been to
Probably
Wing World or something like
honey mustard.
Riley?
no, I haven't.
It's in the Sutherland area next to Vern's Pizza, and
Okay.
they have like 50 flavors of wings slash dry
Oh
ribs. You can put
shit.
the same sauce on dry ribs too.
Oh my god. Okay, that's actually fire because I love dry ribs too.
Yeah, maybe
Um,
we'll maybe we'll go there
I
next time.
absolutely yeah. I'm
Hell yeah.
actually in Saskatoon this weekend. We should do that. Anyways, um,
Let's
fucking.
go.
I think honestly, my favorite. I'm gonna go with the classic. I love me some buffalo wings, man.
I thought you
Some
were I
good
thought you
ass
were
buffalo wings.
I thought you guys said classic like plain.
They're plain, no salt.
yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah,
No salt, no pepper,
I'm pretty
no
sure they have a
nothing.
plain one. Like
that's dumb. Get out of here.
like it's terrible, but like
I
yeah.
don't even want it cooked, actually. I just want it straight from the buffalo.
And honestly, I I just want a buffalo wing. That's what it is, right? Um, I like usually
I
wings
like
that are
plain.
not so wet, but when it comes to buffalo wings, the fucking like they could be
Oh
sopping
yeah.
in buffalo
I love
sauce, dude. That's the
sauce.
better. That's the best.
I love sauce. So I gotta get all the sauces on the wings.
I think it really depends on the on the type of wing. Like certain ones just don't require it.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't know. Yeah, buffalo. I'm a fan of drenching that shit.
Oh yeah. For me it's buffalo with blue cheese dip.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the greatest combo in anything existence.
It's pretty damn good. It's up there.
Glowing endorsement from Dallas.
You know what I don't like though, and like this is kind of off topic, but a little bit, but not really. Pizza that is not pizza. I'm not a fan of all that
That is
like
not.
fucking like the like this is teriyaki chicken pizza, and there's like no tomato or anything.
Yeah,
Chicken.
yeah,
It's just
it's like
another meal put on bread. It's
Yeah.
just like, what the
just like
fuck is this?
just like a dry ass thing, like on pita bread,
Yeah,
almost.
it
You
I
know
just
what?
I don't get it. Buffalo chicken pizza too, like that sits wrong with me.
You know what I do like? If it's done right, it's donair pizza.
Yeah, I could see that maybe.
Especially
Oh, wait, a
if they have the
donair
sauce
pizza?
on it.
Mhm.
Mm, so good.
What's a donair pizza?
Yeah, I don't
It's
know what that is
donair
either.
toppings on the pizza.
The fuck is donair?
Oh yeah, donair is a
Huh.
Canadian food. Did you know that?
Get fucked, you American fuckers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Poutine.
Yeah,
we
yeah, you
got
really
protein
showed
in
me.
donair.
See, I do
Yeah,
want poutine though.
they're
The
great.
donair is kind of like a shawarma, I guess.
Yeah.
The fuck is a shawarma? Stop, stop saying words I don't know.
Of course, you
It's
wouldn't know.
Like it's a bibbity boobity. Like what the
it's
fuck?
a pita wrap.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
There we go.
I thought Americans knew food. What the fuck is this? My
Yeah.
entire life is
Look,
a
I
lie.
thought America was
okay,
diverse.
All I know is
America
Chinese
Americans know
food.
food. We just don't know how to read. All right, so that's the thing.
True.
You need to tell us
Okay.
like
Right.
Uh,
it's
but
on the
yeah,
bread
fun
that tastes
fact,
good.
donair was
Does it have Mick in front of it?
No, like you know,
But fun fact, the donair, the store donair was it was invented in I want to say Nova Scotia, but
Mm.
I'm not gonna fact check it because here at Tomato Co-host we are 100% already fact checked.
we saved that for the after episode, like the after party episode where we fact check the previous episode.
Yeah, we looked it
I'm
up after and then we forget about it in the next week,
I'm
so
now
Yeah.
convinced that
we can't update it.
mm, I'm
Yeah,
now convinced that Nova Scotia is like the best province in Canada. I went there recently,
It's not even the
and the
best
food there is
Nova
great.
Scotia.
It's not even the best Scotland. Come on. Uh,
that is true. I've never been to Nova Scotia or Scotland, but I will say that is true.
mhm.
Dude,
But no, it's sick, man. It's a nice place. It just feels good. The air is nice. The food is
Mhm.
good. It seems very cool. I like it.
Yeah. The farthest east I've been in Canada was like Montreal.
Okay. So you're a little ways away.
It's still a
A
little
little
ways
bit
away,
further east. Yeah.
but the most west I've been is in Victoria.
Same, bro.
So
No, Queen Charlotte's. It's now. What is that island called now? It's named after the actual tribe that's there. I can't remember right now. I feel bad, but
I hmm,
my dad always just used to call it Queen Charlotte's because he used to live there. Fuck, I'm blanking.
used to be called Queen Charlotte, and now it's called Good Charlotte.
Yeah,
after the band.
Yeah,
it's a group of.
Yeah.
that's now the tribe's name, Good Charlotte.
Yeah,
Because they
for
said,
that
"I
band.
don't ever want to be like you." Anyway, sorry, I completely derailed your actual conversation with a music reference.
No, it's good.
It's good.
Mm.
That's what they were. It's actually called. So
Yeah.
They're bullshit. Fuck you. It's actually what they're called.
Thanks for bringing some respect to this podcast, bro.
yeah,
I,
here at Community Co-host, we respect Good Charlotte.
yeah.
You're
We
too many
respect
co-hosts.
all
We
native
respect.
lands and things of the stuff,
We respect. Or
you know,
we
and their
respect. I said inspect.
cool traditions. There are
We
actually some
respect
cool
all the
traditions.
indigenous lands.
Like, don't worry about that.
um,
Shout out to the indigenous.
and then the most west I've been in the states was Orlando, Florida. Or
Wait,
sorry,
what? That's
east.
Excuse
he's
me?
some
So
fucking
not
idiot.
at all.
I meant
Holy
say
shit.
east.
I went to Disney World once. Is that west?
I know my directions.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you sure do.
Of course, I've been to the West Coast. So like,
Mm.
Yeah, you
but
know, Alabama.
New York,
Yeah, been to
baby,
Atlanta, Georgia, the West Coast.
West Side.
Hell yeah.
and it's Illinois.
Look, I'm
Illinois from Chicago.
look, I'm the coolest guy, the
Chicago?
west side of the Mississippi River. By west side, I mean east side.
Most eastern part of America that I've been to, eastern, is Texas.
Nice.
Mine's Las Vegas,
Damn,
which I know is not very east at all, but like that's the furthest east I've gone.
damn.
Yeah.
The furthest west
Gypsy
I've
is
been is like
likes
up
to
to the
stick
actual
to the
Pacific
west
Ocean.
side. He's
Yeah,
he's
well, you know, I
he
live in
pays
Washington,
homage
so
to
like
the
I've
homies.
been, yeah, I got some West Coast pussy from my Detroit players, as Kid Rock would say.
Sorry, what?
The famous
Lyrical
line
genius.
from the same famous line from the song Cowboy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kid Rock is the
I
Bob
don't I don't
Dylan of our time.
Yeah.
I don't like his politics though at all. But man, he's got some ball.
Bob with the bops.
A ball with the ball, the bang, the bang.
Diggy diggy diggy. Psycho the
I only know that song from a
boogie.
Simpsons episode, actually, I
Said
think.
the boogie set up Jim. Really? What
Yeah,
Simpsons episode was that on?
they went to Florida, and
Why would they play
Oh,
ball with ball?
that's gonna end
because
badly.
Kid Rock was performing in Florida, they went to Florida, and it just happened to be on spring break.
Oh,
So it was
okay.
like,
Oh, I think I remember
yeah,
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
I was gonna say, wasn't he like born in like fucking Detroit, like
yeah.
Michigan? Like, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure that was the plot of that episode. I think season 8 or
Yes.
something like that.
I do remember that
Oh
now.
boy.
I
Yeah,
used to like
because
that song.
oh yeah, because they were that was one of the opening joke in the episode was that they were trying to figure out where they wanted to go on a family vacation, but they were banned from like all but 4 states.
Jesus Christ, what do you have to do that?
Be the
Be
Simpsons, I guess.
Just
yeah, exactly. Be
be the
either Homer
Simpsons.
or Bart.
Yeah,
Bart.
true. It's definitely not Lisa
Or
or Marge. So
well, you know, I can see a couple of cases where it could be Marge. Lisa, I
maybe,
imagine
yeah.
not, not unless she uncovers like some big corruption or some shit.
True.
Lisa is an anarchist.
Help me get banned from
She's
states.
not even. That'd be so weird if she was like an actual fucking anarchist in the show.
Lisa's burnt down
Oh,
the
help me, let's
forest
take
of
down the state.
Oregon. Breaking news.
But Marge, I don't want to take down the state.
But Marge,
We gotta kill
you
them.
gotta throw the government.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
You're corrupt, you're your boss. Your boss is the biggest capitalist around, homie. But Marge, I won't have a job.
Oh,
He's bourgeois scum, Homer.
Obamacare doesn't work, homie.
Obamacare doesn't work. He's the real one.
We need to.
It's one of my favorite Oni plays bits ever.
That's so.
It's funny.
Does it?
Um,
I don't. Does it? Did it actually not work or? something
I mean, well, it's better than what was there before, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Which
and
was
there was like
nothing.
some, like it wasn't, yeah, it wasn't like great, but like it was something, and then it got like gutted by like by Trump when he came in, and so like
Yeah.
became an even shittier version, which is like, and
Yeah.
then they got rid of it after they got. It's like okay, well,
now it's
yeah, no
And they're
shit.
like, look how
Obamacare.
stinky Obamacare is. Look it. It's a
Yeah, it's like, look at how
failure.
bad it is after I just stat. You know, it's that one meme with the guy that gets shot on the couch, like Hannibal,
Yeah,
I think it is. Whatever.
from Eric Andre.
Yeah, why does Obamacare not work? It's like, geez,
Yeah,
Now
pretty
it's
much
can't
exactly
imagine.
that.
now it's Obamacare.
Well, that's the only
Obama.
thing too, is because it's one of the,
Obama.
funny
Amendment.
political, but it was actually
Sorrow.
introduced. It was introduced by like Republicans or something at one point, but then when it became like when Obama started championing it, they changed it. They started calling it
Yeah.
Obama because obviously it was
Well,
never
I'm gonna
actually
put my
called.
name on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal
It'll
it. It's like,
distract people from the
All
drone
right, Dallas,
strikes.
I'm gonna put
yeah,
your name on it.
God,
Dallas
is that
care.
just gonna be a thing with
Let me be
every
clear.
president now? Is we're just gonna drone strike everyone? Because I'm kind of not for like I always know that like every president's like a war criminal, but like
Oh yeah.
can we cut back on it just a little bit?
Yeah. Well, the amount of drone strikes that like it's again not like we're getting like actually political, but like fucking the amount of drone strikes George Bush did, and then the amount that fucking Obama did in his presidency is insane to see like those numbers. Like it went from like 23 or something over Bush's entire presidency when drones were readily available too, by the way. Like um
Well, probably
and
because it's probably testing the waters. Like George Bush
yeah,
was the one.
and then Obama did 517 or some shit like that. Like
Jesus
it was
Christ.
fucking insane. Yeah.
Yeah, and the funny report of 90+% of them not even hitting their intended targets. Like, cool, they're
Yeah.
just killing civilians now.
It's fucking crazy, and a lot
It
of them
is.
in countries that, America
Yeah,
wasn't even at war with.
exactly. It's like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude. And then
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Trump comes in and does the same thing, and then he removes the thing where like they don't count. Uh, what was it? It's something along the lines of like any death it doesn't count as like a combative death, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah, I can't
They
remember.
declassified it. So basically, like to fluff the number, so it's not like, oh, we're not killing civilians because we changed the
Yeah,
definition. It's
yeah,
like
exactly.
cool,
It's
great, love
just
it.
wild.
I love that every president of the 20th century is going to be, or 21st century is going to be a fucking drone strike murderer. Great.
Hell yeah.
Woo! Hoorah!
Actually, how's Biden doing these days with drone strikes? I haven't yet heard good much about
I
it.
haven't caught up, honestly, yeah.
Well, he's right
Let's
here.
take a
Try
look.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Biden.
uh, America, the people. I I'm sleepy.
Oh, actually, this sounds kind of decent.
Oh?
Biden assigned a long-awaited classified policy, tightening the rules for the CIA and the Pentagon to carry out deadly drone strikes.
Fuck yeah, boy.
All right, well,
Let's
that's a
go,
step in,
Brandon.
that's a step in the right direction.
Brandon? Who the fuck is Brandon?
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Brandon these
oh,
nuts.
Tony.
But okay, so we'd have to see like how that actually plays because it's one thing
Yeah,
to sign it into whatever, but I'm cool with that. I hope.
yeah.
I hope it.
America always follows the rules that they make.
Yeah.
Yeah, just if you want to see all the cool rules America follows, search up Abu Dhabi.
Mhm.
What is that?
uh,
Yeah, totally. Totally legit occupation.
Yeah.
love it.
Search up Guantanamo Bay.
No.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the thing too. It's not even like because obviously some people be like, it's whatever, it's corrupt. It's like yeah, it is. But then like you'll look back in like the 1900s or whatever, and it's like, what was that war we started? It was before World War One. It's like we started a war with like
World War Zero.
no, but it was like some war in the fucking uh Central Americas or something, where
Oh,
like
Oh
one of
no.
our ships got like blown up, and then but
yeah,
there's like evidence that we could have
Gib
just like sabotaged it ourselves. It's like,
y
cool.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what it
Yeah, I can't remember the actual name, but actually,
The War of
let's
didn't
fact check it.
'84.
Jamie, pull it up.
it was the USS Maine, wasn't it?
Okay, let's take a look.
Now we're actually fact checking this.
Yeah. Now now I'm actually curious. That other shit I didn't care about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, 1889. They had yeah, USS Maine, Spanish American War. That's what it was.
yeah, they blamed it on Spain.
Yeah,
They blamed the Maine on
remember.
Spain.
Yeah, the phrase. Remember the Maine. To hell with Spain. Like cool.
Down.
Yeah.
Holy
Thanks,
shit.
Dad.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Setting up war crimes, killing everyone. America.
Yeah, classic.
Fuck yeah.
It seems even like I don't know it necessarily these days, but there's been like several different investigations of like different people looking through like, was this actually like legit?
Yeah.
Uh, weakness or all right. Fill the dead air, everyone, while I look this up.
Yes.
So,
Uh,
what's your favorite?
America.
What's your favorite What's your favorite war involving America?
Um,
Uh, you know, what was it? Isn't there like a 7-year war? Like the ones where we fought Canada for a bit? That was cool.
Yeah, and we fucking kicked your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
We burned your White House.
It was the War of 1812, wasn't it?
Was it?
No, War
It
1812
wasn't
wasn't
we
enough.
weren't actually Canada yet.
Yeah, so it
No,
doesn't
we
count.
weren't Canada yet.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
we were
count, bitch.
Canada became a country in 1867, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
so
okay. So so a bunch of different ones seems to be like, uh, the idea is that likely like a fire like inside the fucking ship, either from like coals or something, lit up in ammunition or
right, and they
ammunition
just used
or
it as
fucking
an
ammunition. God, GTA has ruined me. Ammunition sucks. God damn it. Ammo and ammo. Yeah, anyway, yeah. So some coal fires, I guess, lit up an ammo dump inside the ship. Not a Spanish mine or an act of sabotage. Or at least that's the leading theory.
Hmm.
But yeah, I guess fuck the Spanish and
The
like
US using
America.
a terrible tragedy to blame another country to do something? No.
Never,
oh,
never.
Never. Never.
for more information, go to George Bush 9/11 conspiracy.
Can we call this episode too many politics?
Too many politics.
Too many American mishaps.
Yeah. Too many
Too many,
American interventions.
you got too many deaths. So.
Too many. Too many.
War.
Too many.
You're just taking 20 minutes to get. If you didn't have something to say, just stop. Don't say it.
That's
You
me.
can't just be like too
That's
many.
me all the time, though.
Yeah, but like keep it in your brain because
And
nobody else can fill the dead air while you're sitting there being like too many.
Too many, too many,
And you know you're gonna have to cut like I mean, granted, I guess you won't cut it this time because I'm sitting here making fun of you, but like you know a lot of this shit we're gonna have to cut. Like
that's true. Speaking
Wait, are we cutting all
speaking
this
of
stuff?
speaking of cut,
That was the whole episode.
no,
no,
I mean I would
Oh,
think like
damn.
cut all the dead air in between.
too many dead air.
Yeah.
A new pope.
Finally. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about this pope.
Thank
is it
God.
wait, hold on, is that Francis guy still Pope? I haven't
Yeah,
Yeah, he
actually kept
is.
up with it. I was gonna say
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with the Pope thing for like probably like almost a decade.
I haven't been caught up in papal politics for quite a while.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Like you see like one Twitter post about
Yeah.
actually no, the last time I heard about the Pope is when someone gave him a copy of Undertale.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
Fucking Matt Pat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Matt Pat gave him a copy of Undertale.
Which is like
That is
such a
That's
that's like peak internet. Like what the fuck?
that's so fucking awesome. That's like you get a chance to meet the
imagine
Pope
being the
and you
creator.
give him a gift and you choose to give him a
Undertale.
digital copy of a fucking game he'll never play.
Yeah.
Imagine the Pope owning the game that you've made.
Yeah,
Mm.
right. Imagine being Toby Fox. You wake up and it's like Undertale's twinning.
Trending.
Is
That's like
trending again, and
that's
then
like the
you're like, okay, what
opposite.
is it this time?
That's like the opposite of when they found like fucking Half-Life installed on Bin Laden's computer and shit like that.
what?
Like, yeah, the Half-Life was installed on Bin Laden's computer when they raided him,
It doesn't he have
as
like
well as having a
yeah,
bunch of like anime porn and shit. I think too, and like
really?
Final
Oh dear.
Fantasy emulator.
Well, plus he had
What?
like a shitload of PS2s, right? Like they all
Yeah,
held together for like a
Biden was a
supercomputer or
gamer.
some shit.
yeah, I think so actually. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, Bin Laden was a fucking
Oh,
freak
Bin
gamer,
Laden.
dude.
Sorry, I
I get those two
was
confused all the time. Biden and Bin Laden.
Yeah, Joe
And like,
Biden when they raided his fucking Al Qaeda cave in the Middle East. Yeah, crazy that he's president now. It's wild.
it was kind of weird, but you know, very like I'm not. This isn't a conspiracy, but
Mhm.
if for people that could consider it a conspiracy, you had Obama, and obviously that's similar to Osama, and then you have Bin Laden, which in like Biden. I'm just saying the pieces are there, man.
Obama bin Laden.
Obama
Oh my
Biden.
god.
Oh
Obama,
my
Biden,
god. Can't
Oh
believe
my
it.
God.
Osama bin Laden. Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
But I don't actually believe that. I'm just saying, like, I've heard a lot of people make the comparison, the Osama and Obama one. But like,
Well,
there's
that's
a little
like,
bit more of a thinker one there.
wasn't it a thing with Republicans too to be like Barack Hussein Obama?
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah, they,
like,
yeah.
oh, that's his, he's not American, he's a Muslim or some shit, or I don't
Uh,
fucking know.
yeah, they went like insanely racist
Yeah,
with it.
it's horrible.
It's weird.
Oh,
The whole
oh no.
birth certificate. Where actually even Trump was one of the
Where's
ones
his
doing that
birth
too.
certificate? Yeah, that's so fucked up, man. That's so fucked.
I was literally like just imagining Joe Biden playing Half-Life.
In a cave.
I didn't hear the cave part, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where fucking Bin Laden was, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He was like in a
Yes,
fucking
yes.
compound.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
You
sick,
think
man.
he was playing Half-Life 2 when his place got raided
Might have been. I don't know, man.
in the middle
I
of a
like to
match?
think so.
Wait, please don't shoot me. I'm almost done the game. I'm
It,
almost done.
it's like the last last kill for the match. He gets headshot and he's like, "Fuck this." He puts the controller down. He gets raided, then he gets headshot.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, this new haptic feedback is incredible. Gaming is really taking
you
is
die in the
taking to the
game,
next
you die
level
in
with it.
real life.
Mistakes, man.
uh,
The thing that will kill you if you die in your game. Wow. It's not yet to the public yet.
oh yeah, didn't someone make something that was like a
No,
game
yeah, they
where
do.
like yeah.
Yeah, someone was making something similar to it.
Yeah, and then the article was oh, he hasn't tried it himself yet. It's like, geez, I wonder what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no fucking shit. You can't finish developing it. You can't beta test it yourself. Sorry.
Like, why? Why would you make something like that? It's just
I don't fucking
Dude,
know.
Sword
dude,
Art
imagine,
Online seemed like such a great idea from every side, from every angle, you know?
yeah.
dude, it's like that. Okay, so I'm sure you've heard of it before. Like, when people obviously do like hacker shit, right? And then they like send like a decryptor for their stuff, and it's like you had to like. There's this one where you had to play like a really hard game, and you had to get like a
Yeah.
super high score in it to unlock your shit. Like that, but it's like the death game, and you have to like strap yourself in and be like, if you can win this, you get your files back. If not, you die.
Oh man.
That's,
Saw
I mean,
in the metaverse.
it's gonna happen at some point. Like once it gets developed enough.
Oh yeah.
Hello, I'd like to play a virtual game.
I'd like to play a virtual game with you.
Logs out.
No.
No, please don't.
leaves the lobby. Shit.
Fuck.
He's just sitting there in an empty lobby waiting for someone to join.
Someone
Oh
on
yes.
VR chat is doing that right now as we speak.
Dude, we had someone that was cut it out of the episode because it was like kind of pathetic. But we had someone on the other podcast we did where we were in VR. And like there's just this girl that was like sitting in a weird bathroom,
Yeah.
like the anime bathroom thing. And she's mentioning like Dallas came in, she's like, "Oh, like no one's came in for like hours." She's just been
Yeah, I
sitting there
spent
for hours
6
by herself.
hours in this
Oh my
bathroom
god.
waiting for
And
someone
so
to
it's like
come in.
Dallas
That
talked
is
to her for a bit, but she kind of seemed kind of weird. And so it's just like, yeah,
yeah.
be being nice
What?
for a bit, and then Dallas just like walks to us at the bathroom, like in one of the corners, and then just leave.
Yeah, she just left the lobby.
I mean, yeah, I probably would too, honestly. That's yeah.
It's like one of those things. Like, I mean, I kind of feel bad, but also like it's not my job
It's like
like make you normal.
yeah.
Make you normal.
Oh,
Like
Here's
it's
Well, it's
some
alright
not
normal pills.
look. I mean,
like
it's one thing
let's
if you.
be frank, like spending a lot of time in VR chat already is a little abnormal.
It'll make a
Like
Yeah.
person go crazy.
so
Well, if you're doing it with like
if
at
you're
least friends or something, that's
I know,
different.
but like
But
if you're doing the abnormal thing in an already abnormal situation, you need help.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
It's like
I
one
think I'll
thing, like, for example, a lot of times if I'm doing other stuff, like listening to like videos or something, right? I'll leave my game running a lot of times. So if you click
Yeah.
on my thing, it'll say like I'm playing a game for like whatever. Like,
Yeah.
up to right now, it says, like, Fortnite because I was playing Save the World for, like, 51 minutes. I haven't been playing it at all, I've just been doing this podcast.
Oh my
So
god.
it's like, that's one thing, is if she was doing it like that, like, just sitting in there, like, doing other shit,
Mhm.
it'd be one thing, but, like, if she's actively, like, just wait like,
Just
just like, "Oh,
sitting
that's not."
there.
Yeah.
That's like my worst, and I hate leaving games running. I need to know how much time I've spent in games. I'm, like, super anal about that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Yes.
always turn it off at, like, at the end of the day, but, like,
Mm,
sometimes I can't be fucked. Like, there was
I
one
don't
'cause I trophy hunting, right? So, like, there's this
yeah,
one game that was, like, really bad with the servers, like, it would, like you have to try over and over and over I mean, like, 20 plus times sometimes to connect to someone and hope that you get a game for, like, some shitty
Jesus.
fucking Family Feud, online match, and I could never even connect to someone to play against them. You had to connect to
Right,
someone. The trick was to get them to connect to me, and then they leave as soon as it connects, because then it forces an AI opponent in, and I had because you had to get 10 wins
right.
online. It's like, "Fuck you, Ubisoft." But anyway, like, for that game, I would sit for, like, no joke, like, hours and hours and hours
Oh my god.
just searching for games as I do other stuff. Like, it's like, "This sucked." I
That's
hated it.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
I guess
know. I like it will forever bother me that Minecraft doesn't track your hours, it only tracks it by world. So it's like
yeah.
I know I've probably put like an absurd amount, like probably over 10,000 hours
If you
into
played it on a
Minecraft.
console, it would
Absolutely.
track your time,
I know. But I was a
but then
fucking
you lose
beta
out.
player, man. I played Java edition way back when it was in beta, so
Damn.
I'm an OG. I missed alpha by one update. I'm like, I wish I could say I was an alpha, but
Damn.
Played Java back
Fucking
when it was
beta
called
male.
Mocha.
uh,
Yeah.
uh, 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 uh,
Well,
Uh,
luckily
uh,
we're getting
uh,
to the end of this
uh,
podcast.
uh.
So, uh,
Luckily, we
anyone?
could shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your favorite,
Any,
presidential war crime? Leave that in the comments.
if you have
Mm,
a favorite presidential war crime that your favorite
I'd
president
like to know.
committed, leave a like and
Yeah.
comment and subscribe.
In honor of this
Also
episode, my outro will be reading from Manufacturing Consent by Noam Chomsky.
Oh no.
oh, yeah, I guess we should, okay.
All right.
It's eventually. I'm not saying we have to do it right now.
Yes.
On list
Uh,
of
This is how we were outro.
presidents who are war criminals. Alright.
okay. I'm
What
going
just happened?
Okay, I
in the
got it.
outro. Yeah, I'm going to say what my favorite uh
Pizza.
how or yeah, you know what, how my hot ones interview would go. That's how I'll do it.
Mm.
Okay, everyone ready?
Yuppers.
All right, in 3,
Yeah.
in 2, in 1. Well, thanks for watching,
A
everyone.
propaganda model, a
10
mass
These
media
presidents that
wings
service
were
are
system
hot
of
accused of war
communicating
on
messages
heaven.
and
I
symbols for the
really
general
enjoy
populace.
these
It is
wings.
their function to
Oh
amuse,
boy,
entertain, and
what is
inform,
this?
and to
The bomb?
manipulate
I hope this
individuals with
doesn't
the values, beliefs,
go
and codes of
Oh, yeah,
behavior
nasty.
that will integrate
Oh
them
my
into
god,
institutional
these
structures of
wings
the larger
is
society.
for fun.
are
In a
pain.
world of
Women
the concentrated wealth and major
Well,
or
conflicts
I
of
think
class
that
interest, the role
your
requires
I think
systematic propaganda.
two,
I think your
Right.
George
questions are
H.W.
Wait,
problematic, Son,
Number
propaganda?
and
one,
I think you should
George
What
W. Bush.
propaganda? Ah!